Sorry. We'll use that mouse. So you need to use the phone. This one, something.
And verve in your hand? Well, let's just say that's how you get rewarded for not giving up on you. So, no matter what you're into, verve is key to opening the doors you want. So, have you got verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make payments.
The Grapevine on the Smooth Breakfast Show. Entertainment on the Smooth Breakfast Show. Entertainment buzz with the gossip, local and global. All celebrity gist. Celebrity gist.
Studio. Ready? Mics are up. So today, you know when guys, two brothers come together to gist, the things that will come out. We're going to shake a lot of tables this morning. Lagos, welcome to the Grapevine. It's the entertainment segment as part of Smooth Breakfast and Smooth 98.1. My name is Valentine.
And I'm Chef Jeff.
Yes, Chef Jeff. Yes. We're just both alone.
And we're taking over the show today.
Yes, we are. Apparently, the ladies decided to boycott the show. Why? Because we told them, we just gave them an inkling into the details of what we're going to share this morning. And they did not want to be part of this. First of all, we're going to celebrate our own. And then we'll talk about some people who lost their engagement ring, allegedly, and why that happened. And then we'll still talk about somebody who's accusing the other of stealing. And it so happens that it comes from people whose music have not been relevant in some sense for a while. And then we'll talk about the AFRIMA awards, who won and who didn't. We'll talk about the ELOY awards, actually, first story. But in our usual Grapevine tradition in Lagos, first we'll remind you of the platforms you need to share your messages and your comments with us. It is through WhatsApp. First of all, that WhatsApp number, sorry Jeff, the number is 0809-444-0981. Send in your messages only. Please do not call. Only messages to 0809 444 0981. You can also send it through YouTube. Leave a comment on the YouTube page. Just type Smooth 91 FM Lagos on YouTube and you can watch us in the studio. You can also send us tweets at Smooth 91 FM. Use the hashtag Grapevine981. Jeff, you ready?
Yeah. It's the man's world. Let's go.
All right. So the first song we'll need to sample is a song that's titled "Sister Girl." It is from Juls. Juls was a guy who came up with Mr. Eazi, did a Dance For Me video together a while back. But he features Wande Cole on this one, and it's called Sister Girl. Lagos, your judgment.
Juls,
Studio. So that is Sister Girl from Juls, who's a British-born Ghanaian producer and certified hit maker. Juls came through with this brand new song titled Sister Girl that features Nigeria's Black Diamond, Wande Cole. So Chef Jeff, what do you make of this soup? Or would you call it a porridge?
Let's not do the food comparisons again, man. Let's leave them separate. Okay, you know what? The thing about this, so when it first started, I'm like, yeah, I'm liking this right now. I can vibe this at the moment. And then, it's I don't know. I think it's an unfinished product. Like there's something that is missing somewhere in the formula with the production. Don't get me wrong. It is a good song, but there's a little bit of fine tuning that it just needs to become more of an impact. But the beat is insane. I like it.
You like it? I feel it needs something more. I really can't place my fingers on it. There's something more. There's some force, some strength that needs, some energy that needs to be added to that. Because the usual Wande Cole I know is a fire starter.
Yeah, exactly.
You can feel his influence on this song. So, yeah, great song, but yeah.
Just a little bit extra. A little bit of salt.
A little bit of salt,
Right.
yeah. Now, you did the food additions.
Yeah, you
I
asked for
didn't.
it.
We got a message in very quickly from, please add your names to your messages so we can read them, all right? Without that, we won't be able to take your... Okay, Judith. Judith said, no, sister girl. Okay, that's an outright no for you. Anyway, let's move on to this next track. This next one is from Rude Boy. That's the other brother. It comes as no surprise, really, because last week we sampled one of the songs from Peter P. Square. This time around, from Rude Boy, this song is titled Chizoba, Lagos. Take a listen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Something is killing me slowly, and I'm feeling so lonely. Now I'm looking up to God. Oh, yeah. Beg my tithe, I beg my dues. See distractions everywhere. Now me feeling emotions. I get deep into so many things that I really want to complain to you. See those people where they try to bring confusion in a brotherhood. Hey, Baba bless my family, bless my enemies. Bless.
Chizoba. What? Chef Jeff, please go
Welcome back to Valentine and Chef's Grapevine, right here on Smooth 98.1. The song you just heard was Chizoba by Rude Boy. And you know what? I kind of feel like if it was done, I don't know, a bit more minimalist, it might have sounded a little bit better. I can see him performing it live and maybe, but I mean, like,
well, do you think it's
this
too
is
much?
I think like it has drained the energy from my coffee. Basically, and it is almost as forgettable as the name Rude Boy. So,
No.
But that's it.
I mean, last week, right? So the two brothers, they seem to still be working, not necessarily together, but releasing songs almost at the same time. Last week we saw the Zombie song, or listened to the Zombie song that we even saw the video as well, that Mr. P released with Simi. Do you think it's unfair to compare this and that one?
Yes, it is. I think that they're both trying to separate themselves. No matter what the case may be, even when they were together, you could tell that there was a difference between them. One was the more dancey kind of person, the other person more soulful.
Rude Boy has the hair.
Rude Boy, which I'm just not really feeling that name at all. But whatever, Rude Boy. So I think that they're just really comparison not something you should do. Let them forge ahead. Hopefully, they can come back together. And you know what? The way this works in the future, hopefully, is that they could come together at some major concert. They'll do their solo songs, and then they'll do songs together at the same time. Maybe they might even swap songs of each other.
Maybe
if things work out in the future. But comparison is not really. They're separate people. Come on.
And Judith actually sent in this one. Says all the songs so far, no, they're not done. Chef Jeff and some spice.
Seriously. Yeah.
And another message from Zook from Yaba. Zook says the Juls song sounds like something that would grow on us, but there's still some sort of emptiness in the production.
Yes.
Exactly my point. Sounded like an unfinished work.
Yes.
And that Chizoba song sounds like all this Nollywood soundtrack. Biko, let them retire and focus on other things. Yeah, music is not by force. That's what he said. Sending your messages to WhatsApp. The number is 0809-444-0981. What do I think of this song? I asked this question the first time I listened to it yesterday morning. So I listened to the song, and the first thing I said was, do they have to say yeah, yeah, yeah in all the songs? Like, if they don't start a song with yeah, yeah, or something, like, is that a trademark for
like an Igbo trademark or something?
I don't know.
Like, almost like in every sentence.
But Flavor does not do that, does it?
No, I think this is more of a, I really hate saying this rude boy thing, but the thing is a rude boy thing, to be honest. But it happens with a few other tracks that other people have done, but this is very prevalent with him.
Yeah, it's a nice melodious track. I wouldn't lie. It has a nice flow and feel to it. It would be really nice for a soundtrack to a Nollywood movie that I probably wouldn't watch.
I
But
think it's just background music.
it's wait. All right, I thought it was gonna get better there, Paul. Lagos, let's take a break. We'll be back to review one more song that we have from Becca and Kizz Daniel after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is M.I. Mr. Incredible, and music to me is love, it is life, it is harmony. Love music, love life, Smooth 98.1.
Okay,
Guilty
let's look at the
trips,
stories very
indulging,
quickly.
spoiling yourself,
Runtown.
treating yourself. It's called a lot of things, but at the end of the day, it's one of these two things. It's you making yourself feel better for the hard work. Let's call it a reward for all you go through every day. The traffic, an impossible boss, or maybe an over-demanding client. It's making up for ticking your special someone off, saying something wrong because in that moment, you were letting it out, failing to keep a promise, or maybe plain old showing up for your friend or showing them how important they are in your life. Whatever it may be, what really makes it pop is the assurance that when the moment comes, you step into the store, restaurant, spa, mall, or the game arcade, and you've gone through the hassle of choosing the perfect gift or the perfect gift, queued up at the payment stand till your turn comes. When you bring out your Verve card to pay, it will go through always.
Yeah, that video is nice.
Cliff Edge, yeah, it was.
No rain on
It's
your
clean.
parade, just something you can rely on to come through for you as you imagine. Your Verve transaction is swift and effective, and your purchase is made. And as you walk away, you feel lighter, happier even.
How much time do we actually have on the show? Like 35 minutes?
I think it's less now.
Enjoy the knowledge that you can reward yourself, indulge, or make up for whatever it is.
On average, like 30 minutes.
Honestly, that certainty that my payment will always go through. When I look at my guilty pleasure, all will feel right with the world again. That's why I choose Verve. You will need to indulge soon. Hook up with the assurance that you will get what you want when you want it. Ask your bank for a Verve card. Visit
Yes.
www.myverveworld.com.
All right, cool, no problem.
What, CD day?
Bless.
Yeah, I hate that thing. No, my CD days were always that I'd show up in the morning, and then my cousin had a house just down the road, so I just spend the rest of my day there. Go home.
Least favorite day, man.
Yeah.
What keeps you going is Verve. Verve, your mind helps you understand that every stumbling block is actually a stepping stone.
Folu Storms. I'm here in your yellow, celebrating you. If you are watching this live, okay.
No matter what you're
Where did she go to this time? Montenegro? That's what it's on the shirt. So,
I respect you, Gina. I don't need to tell you, Gina. Too much for me, oh Gina. Like the way you do, oh Gina. Oh, Gina, you my Gina. I want to take you out on a dinner. I want to call you one more tender. Make you love again. Take my hand and fly away with me. I'm surely gonna miss you when you leave. I don't know. Ooh, take my hand and fly away with me. Oh, surely gonna miss you when you leave. I am dead for you, madam. Me, I go so bad for you, madam. I don't go fit too cool for you, madam. Sit back,
Let's go.
for you right now. You know I'm bad, then I better.
Studio. For some reason, when I hear songs like this, I feel like I can sing in my spirit, and I know this because Lagos, you're listening to the Grapevine here on Smooth 98.1. My name is Valentine, and I have in the studio Chef Jeff himself.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this program is brought to you by Verve Lagos. We are talking about songs, we're reviewing songs here that are sent in to us on a weekly basis, on a daily basis. Feel free to send in your song if you feel you need to hear our opinion and the opinion of the general public, really sampling the song on the Grapevine, and send it through email. All right, we'll be very happy to receive them and critique them, really. And this one is called Gina from Becca featuring Kizz. Daniel, you saw the video.
Yep. It's a video. It's a
What do
video.
you make of it?
First of all, this whole Kizz thing, I just can't.
Just distracted you.
I can't do it. I mean, Folu says the same thing as well. To be honest, I'm just gonna go with Kiss Daniel. Let me call it. Okay, fine, Kizz, whatever.
Kizz.
All right. The video. It's very easy to at first think that okay, this is a Kiss Daniel song until you realize that no, Gina Becca really owns like the latter half of this song. The video has this amazing Afro-Indian kind of fusion thing with the choreography, the dressing as well. You should really see it's a colorful video. At first, you're probably thinking at the beginning I had this whole Beyonce and Coldplay kind of vibe coming with that, but this one has its own identity. Go check it out, people. It's a very beautiful video for a very nice song.
I really love the song. I love it. You're right. I mean, at first hearing you think, oh, this is a Kiss Daniel song, but no, it's Becca's, and the video is amazing. Becca is amazing.
Yeah.
The vocal range in the song is amazing.
Yeah, seriously.
This is a hit, an instant hit.
She starts out very muted, like in the very beginning of the song, and then it's like,
And
no, I
versus
actually own this song,
Yeah.
and here are the receipts.
And ups the crescendo. We have this messaging from Sean Macbell on WhatsApp. WhatsApp number 0809-444-0981. In case you want to send a message right now, you should do that. He said, Juls, sister girl, that's horrible song. Okay. He added something else I can't mention here on morning radio. He also actually trash cap.
That's
what he
that's
said.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, he said for rude boy, Chizoba, yeah.
Bit soft.
Bit soft. Thank you very much, Sean Macbell. The discovered face very apt on the display. Anyway, so another one we got in here from Mimi. Mimi sent in this message from Ikeja. Mimi said, "Hi guys, the first song has a mad beat. That's talking about Sister Girl from Juls and Wande Cole. But Rude Boy song sounds like the song to a Nollywood movie starring two brothers. Laugh out loud." She also adds, Kiss Daniel's song is so unique. You guys should have played the song first. Love the song. Sorry, now I kept the best for last, apparently.
Yeah.
And then we have this other message from, please add your names to your messages. She said, this is Valentine, I beg all the songs so far except for Becca stew. Sorry, burnt stew, Joe. Burnt with the meat inside. Oh boy. Wow. All right, so WhatsApp number again, 0809-444-0981. Let's go into this. And now, the moment you all been waiting for.
The moment of
Lagos. We won!
Yes.
We won! What am I talking about, Lagos? Our girl, Folu Storms.
Tell 'em.
She picked it up.
Tell them.
In fact, let me start again. So the ELOY Awards is an award organized by Women of Excellence, or for Women of Excellence, and it all began in 2009, a long-conceived idea that came to life, the Exquisite Lady of the Year. That's the full meaning of the acronym ELOY, all right? Exquisite Lady of the Year. And who's more exquisite than Folu Storms of Smooth Practice?
Seriously.
All right, so let me just tell you how they pick up winners, all right? The criteria for the ELOY Awards focuses on the character of the individual, her ability, achievements, and I can hear check marks, striking off
Tick.
these ones, ticks, and then achievements and how their work impacts her work, because it focuses on exquisite women. Her work impacts the Nigerian and African society through direct and indirect leadership, service, commitment, achievement, integrity, character. We look forward to celebrating every one of them. But then, Folu Storms of Smooth 98.1 FM Lagos, out of 7 nominees, won the On-Air Personality of the Year award on Radio Lagos.
Yes.
That is an amazing feat. I saw the video that she posted on Instagram. In fact, Chef, let's go into this.
You know what?
This is you.
I feel like this was the ultimate birthday present that she got
Yes.
on that day, and you know what? I think she actually genuinely deserved this. Radio guys, when you hear Folu, what you hear is literally what you're getting in real life. I've known her for a couple of years now, and I will tell you that she's always on point. Always had a lot of heart to everything that she does, and I love all the coincidences going on here. Folu, I think either you want my autograph or we're getting married because you follow me to primary school. We were born in the same month. You pick up the same award.
claim
That
to fame.
No, she picks up the same award that my sister Paula won how many years ago? Who's also a fellow Scorpio like the two of us.
Okay.
You know, so let's make this thing happen now. Let me go and buy the ring.
All right.
All right.
I'm sorry, what? Ring?
No, Folu, seriously, well done on this one. And yeah, I look at the other candidates here, and I like how they were spread out. Like you have people from Port Harcourt, you have people from Enugu as well. There is one particular person I will not name who I don't know how got nominated because most of the time she pronounces
Don't do that. Stop that.
Affirm, Radio Affirm. And I'm like, yo, this laugh will cut your tongue off.
Maybe she probably has hot yam in the mouth, but who knows?
Sorry. No.
So shout out to our girl Folu Storms, and it's very special. This 2018 couldn't have ended better. I know there's more surprises coming up, but Folu, I'll tell you this: you're listening. I know you're listening. And
Yeah,
I know you're watching.
She is.
Folu,
She's
we
blushing
love.
away.
In fact, if we say we love you, is an understatement.
Yeah.
You are our G of life. And shout out to you. In fact, I wish I could spend the rest of the show talking about this, but we'll have to move on to other stories. And shout out to you. Folu Storms won.
Well done, Folu Storms.
On-air Personality of the
Yay.
Year award for radio, and she got this award on her birthday.
Yeah.
The universe conspired to do this. Honestly, it's fantastic. She deserves it. And
Keep
every
it up,
bit.
keep it up.
Now, Mr. Eazi cancelled a concert or some show. He was supposed to have a Terra Culture. It was a Trace live event in Lagos. And apparently, we heard from other sources that he was kicked out. That the owner of the place, Bolanle Austin Peters, was not impressed with the way he regarded her. And then he got kicked out. But he released his own statements on Twitter. He said, for the records, I cancelled Trace Live because I was not confident of the delivery of the event. I have had a smooth, well-branded Lagos, hashtag Lagos to London roll put in the UK, Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. No way I was going to have a Wururu event in my home country, Nigeria. But somebody else by the name Zeus tweeted this and said, an exclusive, Mr. Eazi got kicked out and permanently banned from Terra Culture because he was rude to the owner, later knew who she was and apologized, but it was too late. He prostrated, but she wasn't having any of it. He cancelled the show and asked everyone to leave. What are your thoughts, Jeff?
But there are two sides to the coin here. Either he was right in what he did, and either maybe he was actually on the route side. Let's assume that he was on the right side of things here. I mean, you have a situation. If you read the other tweets, I mean, it seems to me like the venue did not give them enough access to actually set up everything on time and do their sound check and whatnot. And I feel like that's a big problem that I have with a couple of venues. That was why, for instance, the Fit Fam Fest was an absolute flop.
Yeah.
For something that was meant to start at 8 a.m., they were starting to set up at 8 a.m. because they didn't have access.
That is something I do not
So
like.
yeah, so it's really a case whereby if it's a situation where he's on the right of way here, listen, it's Mr. Eazi coming into you, so you should be making things better for him, because at the end of the day, he's going to be bringing people into your venue, and it's going to be good business on both sides, and might lead to a partnership further down the line. Now, on the other side, if she is right whereby he was on the route side of life, everybody has to check their egos at the end of the day. And it's unfortunate because this night that Lagos to London thing has been very well handled for the most part.
Organized,
so to come over here and it doesn't go well
In his home country,
in his own country, if he's in the wrong in this situation, he can only blame himself.
But here's what he says that I find curious. He says, my people, is it a crime to ask someone their name? If I do not know who you are, is it a crime? I took pictures with all venue staff, ate my coca fish pepper soup with Lady Donley, and paid all the bills. But is that enough excuse?
I hate the whole mentality of
Because
who I am
by
that we
this-
have here.
by this, that's what he's insinuating, that the ladies
It's really, I can go to certain places and I may not necessarily know who the person that owns the place is, but at the same time, it's like, if I'm respectful, I'm not going to bow down for anything whatsoever, but I can be shown respect. And if I have a complaint, I make a complaint. That's it.
But apparently he bowed down. He prostrated to her afterwards, and
I feel like this was somebody that was just. I feel like this guy is probably just adding a little bit more pepper to the situation that did not need the pepper, if you know what I mean.
Anyway, let's move on to some more stories. But then before that, really quick reminder here that where you can send messages to is 0809 444 0981. That's WhatsApp, 0809 444 0981. Zook from Yaba sent in this message. Said Becca is a fantastic vocalist. The beauty of her songs is in her deep vocals and the Ghanaian instruments. The song did not do justice to that. Please let her stick to her sound and leave the Nigerian Jollof song. What is wrong? Okay. Macbeth says, listening to you on radio right now, I did not get the email to drop songs. Just send it to val@smooth91.fm. Alright? And then we got this one from Chinyere, got it from Surulere. Chinyere says, we usually Kizz Daniel. Okay. I don't know, get the first part, but it said Kizz Daniel finished work for the song. It's calm, it's smooth. I guess Gina is Veronica's replacement, huh? I haven't seen the video yet, but I will. I think you should. It's fantastic. And Crew says, oh shit, our Folu Storms won, yay, popping champagne and things. Now the same Becca will unfollow everybody except her husband. Zips mouth. I think you should, because we got to take a break. We'll be back. This program is brought to you by Verve, and it's called The Grapevine.
Jazz guitarist David Stevens. You're listening to Nigeria's
People are mean,
Smooth 98.1.
What keeps you going when everything that should be a stepping stone
that's
becomes a
better,
stumbling
yeah.
block? What keeps you going
A little
is
tilt
Verve.
up there.
Verve in your mind helps you understand that every stumbling
See if
block
this
is
will work.
actually a stepping stone.
cheers.
Verve in
It's a
your
way to
vision
form
helps you
part of
see
it.
nothing but possibilities. And Verve in your hand,
Yeah.
well, let's just say that's how you
Okay, we're
get
back in.
rewarded for not giving up on you. So, no matter what you're into, Verve is key to opening the doors you want. So, have you got Verve? Verve, the rewarding way to make
Studio silence, mics are up. Yes, the spirit of Folu rests here because the award flows through our veins. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You're listening to The Grapevine here on Smooth 98.1, and Chef Jeff is in the building, Lagos.
Yay!
Really, I expected stronger. Okay. Anyway, we'll deal with that. And Zizi Classic said, congrats to Folu for storming the award. Shit, that's what's up. And Caesar said, I'm very happy for Folu Storms. Yes, we all are. We're excited for that one. Shei said, Folu Storms, I'm on my knees asking you, will you marry me? Shei, are you sure you know what you're doing?
See, join the queue.
Said, even if I just dream of it, Joe, Folu everywhere stew, Ataro do stew, we must celebrate this great award, though. We celebrated already, and we're still celebrating. MI from Akoka said, Folu Storms, for the culture, you got to be humble and bend the knee. She's to a large reason why I listen to Smooth FM, and I agree with you. I love them sapisexuals like that. Uncle, you want to put a ring on it? I was talking to you, Jeff. Please come and stay at my back, Mbok. We have been on this queue for a while. Let's be law-abiding citizens. I love that.
Nice one, Emma.
And we got this one from Andy Showman from Pine Grove. He sent me this one. Says, congrats to Folu Storms, Chef Jeff and Val. I do not agree with you guys about the Rude Boy song. Chizoba is an okay song, which is very melodious. Better than the Juls and Wande Cole song. Thank you very much. Andy Showman, your opinion, we highly respect that. Lagos, you can still watch us live on YouTube. Just type in the search box Smooth 91 FM Lagos, and you see us there. Just a bald-headed guy and shiny domed guy
Just go watch the video. Faith Fam is in the building already.
with his quotes. Anyway, Lagos, let's go to this next story. Runtown faces 1 year jail term if arraigned for acquiring a lion. So you recall how last week we told you that Runtown purchased a lion cub, which I find really, really cute. I love cats, and not the other type of cats, the bigger ones, so like lion cubs. All right, so he apparently got it, and it's a rare Brazilian breed white lion. Apparently, according to the Endangered Species Control Act of 1985, the legal code provides for the conservation of management of Nigeria's wildlife and the protection of endangered species. It's in danger of extinction, this particular breed, as a result of overexploitation, as required under certain international treaties to which Nigeria is a signatory. The law, they put here the details of the law. I'd advise you to go check it out. But 2 weeks ago, Nigerian artist Runtown showed off his newly acquired pet lion on social media, asking fans what name the cub should be called. The unusual choice of this pet sparked conversations online as commentators wondered what informed his decision to get this lion among other animals that are actually domesticated. Although it's very unclear if he actually bought the cub or was given to him as a gift, but then the breed has been revealed as a rare Brazilian breed white lion. Do you think he's going to be in danger for this? Seeing that besides the part of it being a rare breed, it costs an approximate 18 million naira.
I just feel like, the law is the law and it has to be followed at the end of the day. This might be a matter whereby somebody said, this one went to go and get land, let me go and see how I can make some money off him. Or whatever the case may be, the law still stands regarding this, and it is a rare breed, and he has to tick all the boxes about following everything that was needed. And you also have to be mindful of the fact that, was this a poacher's market thing? Was this something he got through legal means? It's not looking positive for him, to be honest, because if at all this is upheld, then I don't know how much money is coming out of his pocket, but
Yes, because as part of the Endangered Species Control Act of 1985, part of it stipulates that as from the commencement of this act, the hunting or capture of trade in the animal species specified in the first schedule of this act, being animal species threatened with extinction, is absolutely prohibited. So yes, he might be in trouble.
He might be in trouble unless the law decides to be broken and he has to pay some extra money, and then the law turns a blind eye towards it. I hope that's not going to be the case, because the truth of the matter is, I don't know what he was thinking in terms of getting this land. I don't know whether his house was equipped enough for safety in any way, shape, or form. Why do you need to brag with the lion? I know you want to be unique or something, but why pick?
Do you know the pet I have in my house? Do you want to come and
What
my trouble?
Go buy an ostrich, which is also on the dangerous side.
What's that gonna do?
It will be above your roof. Above your wall. The head can be seen by the world.
To peck anybody who's trying to get into.
No, actually, there was somebody in Ikoyi that actually had an ostrich. You could always see the head. Yeah. So
I heard about that. That's interesting. Let's talk about AFRIMA that went down last weekend in Ghana. That is it's a good segue to lead into our next conversation that we're very ready to talk about. Now, this particular one, the AFRIMA Awards, actually got a couple of winners that we're celebrating this morning. Artist of the Year category got Davido winning for Fire. And then the best female artist of Western Africa category, Tiwa Savage won. And the best reggae dancehall artist category, Stonebwoy, came up with the winner. I heard his performance was amazing, by the way. Live performance was great. And the best male artist for East Africa category, BB Cool, turned up the winner for that category. Nasty C won for best male artist from South Africa. Best artist duo and group in African hip hop, Soul Manifest, winning on that one for Miniwa featuring King Promise. Best artist duo group in African pop, Tubaba won with Amaka featuring Peruzzi. I'm not surprised by that one.
Best rapper, African rapper, Fowls. Yeah.
Shout out to all of them, all the winners. Sakodiye won for Glory in the best male artist and African inspirational music category.
But you know what I want to see is I want to see more diversity when it comes to these winners. Because it's always a Nigerian dominated affair. So I feel like all the other countries, we've given you guys kind of a formula. Go, kind of do your own thing, and let's start seeing. I want to see who's from Uganda, who's from Western Sahara. I'm happy Morocco is featured also over here, but it's like make it more Africa,
This table you are shaking. So a couple of people went to Ghana for this same AFRIMA Awards that we just talked about. The one that caught my attention was the apparent shame on the faces of some people. In fact, it was shame. It was excitement. They were a bit enthralled, and then they felt ashamed for the country that they were coming from when they saw, especially Two-Face. Now, Two-Face Idibia, it seems from the video that we saw posted last week, it seemed like it was shading the Nigerian government over the state of its infrastructures as he landed Ghana at their ultra-modern airport. I've seen pictures, I've seen videos of that airport. Chef Jeff, we've been talking about jollof wars, Ghana jollof, Nigerian jollof, and all that. We're busy talking about food. Those guys are developing their country. Now, in this video, Two-Face posted that's gone viral, the music icon could not hide his feelings as he walked into the beautiful and magnificent airport facility. And he said, and I quote, "You dey see level abi? Shame no they catch some people for that side. Shame," he said as he mocked the government. You've seen pictures, you've seen videos. What are your thoughts on this?
This is not a Ghana versus Nigeria love thing. This is just literally just Nigeria, your airport situation. It's just really, really, really bad. That's what the summary is. We had who was it, a comedian or actor that went and he did a viral video about how nobody was asking him for money. That why is nobody asking for money at the Ghanaian airport? He feels insulted and nobody's asking for that kind of thing. So I think Two-Face might have been taken up on that trend because that was actually viral. But the truth of the matter is that when I've been to Ghana before as well, I know what kind of smooth deal goes on over there. And that's not to say that there are not other African airports that also have a smoother arrangement than you would go through in Nigerian airports. Nigerian airports, it's shameful.
It is. Absolutely.
You will see a child of 11 and the child looks like maybe about 8, and there's still somebody that's trying to get some money out of the guy.
Unfortunately,
That's what the situation is. You have people who are just constantly just there for fraudulent practices, and you know what? It's blatantly obvious, and it's a sad situation.
So just this morning, a few minutes before the show started, I saw a post from one very interesting account on Instagram. At the Lady Bants, She bants about various things and issues and all that happening, and she actually started the challenge I find really interesting. She said the challenge is just hashtag NGA versus Ghana versus GH airport challenge, asking people to send in videos and in a competition, rather just compare the facilities we have. I'm like, what facilities are you comparing for Ghana and Nigeria? Really, are there other things that we're going to be talking about based on these things? Are there other areas that we need to look at? But now we're approaching 2019 elections, and everybody's just running frantic. People are ignoring the basic infrastructures that should be.
Yes.
Let's not even go to Kenya and Rwanda, and bro.
Yeah,
we're done. This is where the show ends. Toni Braxton is asking whoever took her engagement ring to
who are
return it,
borrowed, she said.
You said took. I said took. You took it borrowed. Anyway, Lagos, thank you very much for listening and watching us on YouTube. You can catch the replay of the show. Grapevine 981 is up on YouTube. Just type in the search box Smooth 981 FM Lagos. And Chef Jeff, you've been really graceful. Thank you very much.
Yes, my pleasure. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at ChefJeff3000, and I will see you guys right here on the Grapevine next week.
Yes, well, we will. And of course, this show was brought to you by Verve. Good morning.